Hey, Bang. Never mind. Nothing. I'm good. I got this. I got my sugar. Let me know when you hit it, Till. Are you already live? Greetings, class. What's going down with you today? Good afternoon. Greetings. Happy Thanksgiving Eve to you. It is an honor to be with you today. It is an honor. So tonight, I'm Chris Haskins. I got one trick. Wait a second, they're doing some vacuuming. I got one thing I can make. I have one thing I can make. You know me from real estate investing, entrepreneurship, financial literacy, all that stuff. But I got one thing I do, and it's called a 7-Up pound cake. Let me give you a little bit of backstory. So when I was growing up, I used to make these with my mom since I was TT's age. TT, you want to say hello? I guess not. Preston, come here. Say hello. Say hi to everybody. When I was 5 years old, I've been making these every year. Come here, TT. Come here. Look right there and say hello.
Hello.
All right. He see him, Taylor? Yeah. Okay. So I've been making these with my mom since I was 5. So the 7-Up pound cake is what we're making tonight. Let's go over the ingredients first. All right, Taylor, cut to the camera up top. We're gonna go over the ingredients. Can somebody give me you can hear me in the chat? Can somebody just let me know if you can hear me? If anybody can hear me, just let me know that my mic is good, please. Can somebody let me know in the chat that my mic is good? Anybody let me know in the chat that my mic is good? Please. Is the mic good? Can you see anybody in the chat, Taylor? Huh? If anybody in the chat can hear me, please let me know you can hear me. Somebody said they can't wait. What? Oh, after tonight, let me tell you what. Who said that? Okay. The credit cousin. Can you see me? You can switch back to my camera. Listen, the credit cousin. I used to be like you. I can't make too much, right? But I got one thing. 7-Up pound cake. All right. And after tonight, you'll be able to make this too. All right. Let's do this. Ingredients. Top camera. Hey, TT. We got 3 sticks of butter. I said yes. We got 3 cups of flour, 1 cup of 7-Up, 5 eggs, and 3 cups sugar. I'm going to use that as I go. But the main thing you have to do is to prep. You have to have your burnt cake pan greased with Crisco, and then you have to, what do they call it? Put flour in it, but you have to put a dusting of flour to give it that nice brown look when it comes out. So this first video, we're going to be making it together as I have my Moscow Mule. We'll be making this for the next few moments. We'll put it in the oven here. We'll put it in the oven, and then the oven needs to be preset for 350 degrees. We're going to bake this. Somebody from New York. What up? Let's talk real estate too. And don't forget, I've got my Black Friday special going on right now. If anybody wants real estate investing, all my training is a bundle. Taylor, can you type in the chat my Black Friday special is going on? It's Chris Haskins Black Friday.com. That's my Chris Haskins Black Friday.com. He closed the door in there. So first thing we're gonna do is whip this up real good. You gotta get it. It's like whipped. It's almost like whipped cream almost. Let's talk real estate. Anybody got things they want to talk about? Let's talk real estate. I want to talk to you about, as we're doing this, private money. Private money. How many people out there have been raising private money? Well, do you know what private money is? So the first thing we're doing is whipping the butter. You whip the butter, then you're gonna put the sugar in, and then you're gonna get the eggs, and then the flour, and then the 7-Up at the end. Oh, one ingredient I left off. Which camera we on, Taylor? Huh? We up top? Oh, this is going to be lemon extract. We're going to use 1 tablespoon. Or was it 2 tablespoons? Let me see. We're going to use. These things are not cool. we're gonna use, I think it's 2 teaspoons. That's right. Okay, 2 teaspoons of lemon extract. Okay, don't be putting no vanilla up in here. I don't like pound cakes that they put vanilla in. Never like. Oh darn! Hey! What?
That's a competition.
Sweet potato pie back here.
You got showing your double crusty.
So this is how my wife. What camera we on, Taylor? You can zoom it in. Oh, you can go right here. Just tell me right here. Okay, so my wife. I'll show you 1 second. You're right here. All right, 1 second. So my wife made sweet potato pie. I'm all messed up and I don't know why. Oh, okay. So my wife made sweet potato pie, but I like it with extra crust on it because, you know, what I felt like when you eat sweet potato pie, it doesn't give you enough crust to sweet potato filling ratio. So what I like to do is put a little, my wife, thank you, putting the top on it gives you a little more gel in your mouth, so it gives you a little more texture. But here's my wife does this and they're looking really good. We're getting ready for Thanksgiving, y'all. We're getting ready. Stay ready so you don't got to get ready. Wow, this is already good to go here. All right, so you can look at the consistency of this, Taylor. Oops. The consistency needs to be almost like whipped butter. You see that there? See how that looks? You got that, Taylor? See how it looks like whipped cream almost? And we do need to use salted butter, by the way. We use salted butter. Morgan, you coming in here with me, or you gonna leave me hanging? My kids used to like doing this. Okay, so that's good and whipped there. So let's put our first cup of sugar in. Anything y'all want to talk about real estate, y'all need to bring it up now. Talk about sub 2, lease options, all that stuff. So first cup of sugar. 1 cup or 3 cups of sugar is total. But tonight, you start out with 1. Let me do this. Get this off my spatula here. Okay. You whip it up. And while you're doing that, you're going to drop in your eggs. You put 1 egg at a time. Somebody busted this egg here, so. All right, so we're doing eggs and sugar. So it goes in, mixes real good there. And this little pan, I like this thing here because you can kind of get it off the sides there too. The eggs is what's going to hold it together. Now, if you're in high altitude, y'all know my brother lives in, where does he live? Colorado Springs. So I make these out there. You do have to put, I think it's a half cup of water or a whole cup of water into the batter. I don't know why with high altitude, it makes the batter, it dehydrates it when it cooks it. That's our second one there. Get these on in real nice. What's up? Oh, when I start talking, go there? Okay, cool. Got it. Okay. So the mixer, you don't have to use these. You can use a hand mixer. So when I was coming up, my mom used to have a mixer. We used the bowl. But this makes things a little easier. Thank my wife for buying this for me. These things used to be $200. Now are they 400 or 450? These things are $400 now. They're going up. You can probably get one. You can crack the back door, Amy. It's hot. Is the heat on? All right, let's put our last cup of sugar here.
Yes.
Last cup of sugar. Boom. Yeah, you go. All right, I'll put a little bit more. Sorry, y'all. How about that? It doesn't. That's a good thing about it, like bacon. Don't gotta be 100% perfect. Just get it close, because y'all know when you do real estate, it's never perfect. I want to tell you about a story today, though. House that I sold today, right? We sold it for $375,000. So I bought it subject to. That means I took over the mortgage payments, right? Guy's loan was $220. Let me tell you what happened to me today. So today is the 21st. So first of the month, right? I bought it subject to. Does everybody know what subject to is? Let me know in the chat. Give me a yes or no if you know what subject to is in the chat, so I can know how fast or slow to take the story. Let me know if you know subject to. Put yes in the chat. If you don't, put no. I'll give you the whole story. Oh, it's 30 seconds back? Okay. All right. I didn't know that. Okay. Y'all put a yes in the chat if you want me to go a little bit over what subject to was. Put no if you already got it. Okay, good. You're welcome. And thank you. You know what? Let me take a second. Thank you for allowing me to serve you. Thank you. Okay, cool. So subject to, what happens with subject to? Babe. Keep down just a little bit. Just a little bit. You good? Just a little bit. So subject to is where we buy a piece of real estate and we take over the seller's mortgage payments. Now, there's a whole lot of things behind all that. That's why I'm giving you my Black Friday special. You're going to get that training along with all my other stuff. Just go to Chris Haskins Black Friday, and you'll get how all my negotiation, all that stuff. So I bought this house subject to back in July. The goal for this one was to buy it, fix it up, and sell it because the seller did not want me to hold on to the property long term. He was going to give me a year. All right, so rewind one more time. Buy the property, sub to, take over the seller's payments, fix it up, 30,000, resell it. Fast forward, we bought it, no money down. Thank you if you're watching, Ralph. Thank you for working with me on that. No money down. We put 35 into it. Now we sold it for 370. Now, fast forward. I've been making the mortgage payments. Mortgage payments were $1,600 a month. $1,600 a month. So August, September, October, May 3. And here we are in November. I got a contract on the house. We got a contract. Oop. Oh man, I almost missed it. So we're supposed to close on this property November 20th. That was yesterday. So I said, Ralph, the guys, I said, would you mind if I don't make the payment for November because we're going to have you have the loan paid off by the 20th. So fast forward here is the 20th. Let me tell you what happened. The guy calls me 2 days ago, says, Chris, I got a problem. So I have it. So, usually the mortgage payment is due on the 1st, late on the 16th, but it doesn't hit your credit till the 30th. So being that I wasn't going to make the payment, I had planned on have this loan paid off by the 20th. I wasn't going to make November's payment. So November 20th comes, he calls me, he says, Chris, the bank has extracted the November mortgage payment from my bank account. He says, Chris, we got a problem. The bank has extracted November's mortgage payment from my bank account. Now, let me tell y'all something. One thing I learned many, many moons ago. I'm going to help y'all be successful. Here's a golden rule. Do not keep the bulk of your money in the same bank you have a loan in. Let me say that again. Do not keep your money in the same bank if you have large loans. Why is that? Look what just happened. The lender was the same bank. He had his loan, his bank accounts in. He had a loan in. The lender went into his personal bank account and took out and extracted, because it was unobstructable, extracted the November payment. Because when you sign for a loan through the bank, through a lender, you sign it on the line. They can take the money from your bank account to pay for those loans. Go ahead. You don't put the mic? Good. You need a mic. I got a mic, man. You want the mic? All right, 1 second. I'm gonna let everybody know I'm getting ready to go get the mic. Round up. Let me get a mic from my daughter because she has some great questions. You get your questions in, y'all. Get your questions in. So, TT, what are you doing, babe? You getting ready to get that food on your couch? All right, round up homies. We're gonna let that blend a little bit. Get your questions in about real estate tonight. I love talking about cooking and real estate. It is such a cool combination that nobody's doing. Nobody's talking about business and food. I got one trick, y'all. I got one trick. Oh, this is the wrong. I got one trick. That trick is a 7-Up pound cake. That's all I got. Here you go, buddy. Got a mic right here for you.
Oh,
And you don't need to clip yours on if you don't want to.
this one.
That's yours.
So it's already no. I gotta turn
Just
it
cut
on.
it on, yeah.
Something's going on with these cameras. Sometimes the lighting will change.
Yeah, I don't know what I gotta work on that.
So do I turn this one on?
Put it. 1 second, y'all. We're gonna get my daughter in here. Get some questions in. Get some questions in.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
On. Let's see what you got.
Can y'all
give
hear
a
my
thumbs
voice?
Up. Y'all give thumbs up. You can hear Taylor.
If
Go
you
ahead,
can
Taylor.
hear
Talk
me.
to the people real quick.
Okay. Well,
All right,
you
we're blending
said
this.
that the
They
guy.
can hear you.
I hope so. I don't know. Can you guys hear me? Okay, they say yes.
They can hear you.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Okay, Taylor. You had a question, buddy?
So I heard my father say that the person he got the loan with went into the man's personal bank account and took his money. Isn't that illegal to go in people's personal bank accounts? Like, period. Doesn't
Is it
matter what
illegal?
bank you're under.
Here's the thing. You got the camera on?
On number 1.
So when you get a loan with a bank, Taylor, you sign 1,000,000 documents. It's about that thick. In fact, I can show you, not now, but I'll show you later what it looks like. When you sign a bank with a loan, that's why you hear daddy say, I don't like dealing with banks. You give them the right. Next thing we're going to do, y'all, is put our flour in. You want to give them the top camera real quick?
Yeah.
Our flour's going in. So far we got 3 cups sugar, 3 sticks butter, and 5 eggs. Oops. So he borrowed the money, right? But when I didn't make that mortgage payment, the loan payment for November, the lender has the right to go in your bank account and take the mortgage, take the payment.
Oh.
How does that make you feel?
Makes me feel a little violated because, like,
I'm listening.
I mean, even though he missed one payment, isn't there like a warning you receive before they do that?
It's not even late.
Oh, it wasn't even late?
Mm-mm.
So then why?
Because, well, let's
Because
say,
he can?
Yeah, because they can. Because they
Oh.
can. I thought we had paper straws.
Someone said you literally sell your soul to the bank.
Someone said what?
You literally sell your soul to the bank.
That is a daggone good point.
I didn't
Y'all might
even
have to
know
put the
that because,
fan
like,
up. Damn, it got hot in here quick.
let's see. I
Going the wrong way.
recently wanted to open up my own bank account because, like, I'm under green light. My mom is in charge of my bank account, and I wanted my own account
Stop
under
it.
like anything. But y'all over here saying I sell my soul to the bank. I don't know now. Like, do I want my own bank account? Like, just from y'all's perspective, do you want a bank account? Like, sure, you want money, but just
There's something in this hill.
in general.
Why do you think you always hear your dad talk about how much I don't want to deal with banks?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you always hear me say that? We need to put you a.
I just asked them a question.
You asked a question on that?
Yeah, about their perspective on banks. Like,
What do you think? What they say?
I don't know if they saw it yet because the delay.
Yeah. Okay.
But I have a thing under. I wanted to open my own bank account under an actual bank one day, but them saying that you sell your soul to the bank, it kind of scares me. Like, do I want my own bank account?
Well, TT,
Uh-oh.
do not touch. Christ. You can take it off. I mean, you can add, take it in and off, take it in and out. Okay, round up, homies.
Oh, they're saying something.
Go ahead, put it on there. What are they saying?
It's saying.
You can take the Black Friday off. I gotta just make sure everybody knows.
Oh, okay. But Debbie White, it's probably the way he had it set up before you took the mortgage over. You paid the payments before the due date when it wasn't made preemptively. They did it with the computer. What does
What,
that mean?
say that again.
Or she said it's probably the way they had it set up before you took the mortgage over.
Oh, that's a good point. Well, he didn't tell me. Well, and let me tell you this, y'all. When I took over the loan, I was going into, it's a credit union, a local credit union. I was going into the credit union and making the payments on the 7th of the month every month. Boom, 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 boom. He didn't say it was an automatic payment. In fact, I know it wasn't because the payment didn't come out to the 20th, and he had no idea this was happening. So he calls me up. He's like, "Chris, they took the payment. And what are we gonna do?" I'm like, "What?" It's so weird. They took the payment yesterday. We were supposed to close today. So now I'm in a bigger pickle. Why is that? Because I'd already ordered the payoff. Okay, so the payoff, let's say the payoff was 200,000, 220,000. All right. So now that he made that mortgage payment, the payoff, let's say the mortgage payment was $1,600, right? Now the payoff is not 200,000. The payoff is 198,400. So I'm in the situation now. The payoff that I have includes the payment. I'm gonna just lose $1,600. I'm gonna just throw it. So we had to make an executive decision today. I had to write the check, $1,600. I'm telling y'all this because I didn't want to do it.
Debbie said when you do the payoff, they will send the original owner back the extra money.
Exactly. My point exactly. What's gonna? I said my point exactly. My point. So I'm saying that is a good debt. Hey. Come on, two. Debbie said that?
Yeah.
Debbie, I just said that. So you think if I pay the loan, if I give him the money back and then he gets a check 60 days from under, do you think he's gonna call me up and say, "Chris, I got this check for $1,600. Let me send it to you"? Do you think we'll get that phone call? And a video coming out soon for y'all about a house I bought had $6,000 in back taxes that we missed. Okay, yeah, 3 sticks of butter, 3 top.
Yeah.
Now it's time to pour in our 7-Up. So have 1 cup of 7-Up, and you have to. I can't stress this enough. Y'all. Get a fresh 7-Up. Don't do a 7-Up that's stale and musty. So turn your mixer down real low. Pour it in there real nice and slow. You don't want it to be all slushy and stuff. Pour it in slow. It'll start to mix up in there. That's what I got to deal with here. You see that camera there? You can get TT in there.
You gotta be quiet when you baking things.
So I made the payment, y'all. And guess what happened? This is really cool. So since the bank took the payment out of his account yesterday, we were trying to get an updated payoff to reduce the payoff from 200,000 to 198,400 yesterday. But with these large institutions and credit unions, the payment didn't show up. It had been extracted from his bank account, but it wasn't showing up on the payoff. So thank goodness today, the next day, the payoff was updated. He gave me a new payoff, 198,400. So we were able to recoup that money at closing. It was so cool because everything worked out smooth. He's going to get his 36.5. We're going to get our 40. We can get our 35 back and get paid off, and everybody will get home and be happy. But at the end of the day, I want y'all to understand this is a people business. When I was talking to the guy, I'm like, look, man, I know this is crazy. I know you didn't sign up for this. How would you like me to handle this? Literally, I'm a little drained. It was a little challenging because being a people business, all we do is solve problems. I know my wife seen me walk back and forth today trying to figure out, am I going to make this payment? I don't want to give. Who wants to give away $1,600 for nothing, right? So it all worked out. But I want to tell you about this lead, though, when I showed up to this guy's house. When I showed up to the guy's house back in July, he opens the door. He goes, "Round up family." Gives me a hug, right? So that's the power of media. The power of media, y'all. So we're pouring in our last little bit of 7-Up. Then we're going to get over here to the oven. You might be able to put that one, Taylor. Can this camera here get into the oven here? See if we get to the oven. We'll put it in there.
Oh, refrigerator's blocking it.
It is?
A little.
All right, you might have to.
I can see it a little bit.
You want to switch to this one for me? I can turn around and look back. That one over there might be a good one. Or whatever you recommend. You see how it looks. So we're getting it all mixed up here. A few more moments.
I don't know a good shot other than that one.
Which one?
The one over there.
That's the best one? I should have put one more.
If they see the oven, everything else you can't. Or hold up.
This blocking the whole. You can't see in here.
The lights, or turn these lights off right here.
With the low ones or the high ones?
The low ones.
Is that better?
It's just in the way. Like,
okay.
Everything's either blocking the oven. Yeah, everything's blocking the oven.
You want these on or off?
Off, or you can keep them on actually.
On.
Yeah. They have good lighting on your face, but they're just beaming.
Round up homies, what questions we got? So y'all heard about my day, amongst a million other things. I've been taking applications for a new Section 8 property. Lord, this has been rough, man. Some rough tenants out here, y'all. Rough, boy. People just broke, busted, and disgusted. Good Lord. All right, we're almost ready, y'all. It's not to the consistency that I like yet, but it's almost there. You can see how it's that batter consistency. Oh my goodness, smells so good. Smells real buttery, real milky. And we'll get this. And when you get finished with this, everybody wants to fight over the bowl. Cake batter. This is the best. Taylor, this has got to be the best cake batter ever, right?
Honestly, I think I should have the bowl because I'm the one doing all this work recording.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's a good point. All right, our final thing is 2 teaspoons of lemon extract. All right, we'll slow it down a little bit. Pour it in there. You getting it?
Yep.
1. I like to do a little bit more. The lemon, there's something about that lemon extract, y'all. Ooh, man. It's a beast. It smells so good. I don't know how they did this. It smells extremely good. You can flash up the Black Friday thing again, Taylor, so people know. Y'all make sure you take advantage of my team put together a Black Friday special for y'all.
Oh, someone said something. It said, I'm buying a parking lot that is not gated and waste management continues to put their dumpster on. How do I stop them from trespassing?
How do they what?
Wait. I'm buying a parking lot that is not gated and
put it on the screen. Put the flash it up so they can see it.
Oh, okay. Or I'm buying a parking lot that is not gated.
Not gated. Okay.
And
I ain't mad at that.
waste management continues to put their dumpsters on.
Oh,
How
my
can
Lord.
I stop them from trespassing?
Okay, they're putting dumpsters on there. I had that problem many years ago. People driving on places I didn't want to. Who said that, Taylor?
The cleanup man.
Who?
The cleanup man.
The cleanup man. You got to get creative with this. What I had to do one time, I bought this duplex, right? The cleanup man. Which camera you on, Taylor?
One. I'm on one.
Up top?
Yep.
Over me? What I had to do, you can show them up top real quick.
Okay.
The cleanup, man, what I had to do years ago, we're going to shake our bowl around a little bit so we can make sure we get all that butter mixed up in here. Now it's getting the way I like it. It's starting to get the consistency that I like. Real milky like that. Oh, man, yeah, this is how I like it. This is how I like it. The cleanup, man, what I had to do because, so I had this duplex I bought, right? I got my Moscow Mule here. Moscow Mule. So I bought this duplex, and people were driving in and parking in. You know how you can cut the camera one, Taylor.
Yeah.
You know how people will drive in your driveway, right? If you have a building here, right, and the driveway's on the side, people will drive and they'll pull the car up into the yard. What you can do to clean up, man, is you can dig down in the ground and put some wherever they're pulling this thing in. Take some cement, put it down in the ground. First of all, get those little round. I forget what they're called. What you want to do is create those little posts that you can pull up and put down. You're gonna have to get a little creative because you're gonna put a bolt through them. Put 2 posts in where people drive in and out. So that way, when you put those posts down in there, they won't be able to get in. But when you come, you can pull them out of the ground. So put some cement in there, and you'll be able to cement in the ground. You're gonna have to get a little creative with making sure that bolt can go through there. But that's what I had to do, man. I had to put something in the ground to stop cleanup, man. I had to literally put posts in the ground so people wouldn't drive on my land. It was crazy. Before I put a sign up, I said, no driving on the land. They don't care. All right, Taylor, you want to try it real quick?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to get on camera?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay, cool. This is Taylor, y'all. This is my firstborn daughter. How does it taste? Boom. How we looking? Not right?
No.
What's wrong with it? I whipped it really good.
Like, I could taste the bubbles, and then...
That's it. Good Lord, how much is it? It's supposed to be whipped real good. Oh, man. Y'all hear that, y'all? I can't.
No,
All right.
no, I'm sorry. It's because you didn't put exactly in those cups.
The sugar?
Sugar, yes.
Sugar's good.
You gonna put some of this in here? Oh, I thought you were gonna put some in there. That's
Nope.
what
You want this, princess? Or you want this? Morgan, you want the thing? See who's talking to. Okay, y'all. So we got the consistency here. What camera are we on? All right, bring it up top.
Okay.
So now we're getting ready to drop it in our bundt. TT, shh. We're getting ready to drop this in here. Now you can I might need help.
Help.
I can-
Oh, yeah.
I can
Hold
do
up.
it.
I got you.
You flip it around. All right. Go ahead and turn it. All right, now you get it in. Make sure that it's even all the way around as much as possible. All right, I got it from here. And clean it all out as much as you can. Because you know everybody's going to want to eat it all. Man, this thing tastes like gold right here, boy. I think this tastes... All right, you see how to get it all out as much as you can. Scrape it. And then shovel it all around so it gets even all around. And one last thing we got to do before you put it in the oven, you got to get the bubbles out of it.
Debbie said the cake looks beautiful.
It does look good, doesn't it?
That's what you're supposed to say. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. You know what? Let me wash my mouth. Thank you. Who wants the bowl? Taylor says she got the bowl since she worked.
Yeah, I got the bowl. But I'm alive. So I'm
Man, this is something terrible right here, y'all. Wow. All right, shake it around like that. Real good.
Bye.
Get it flat.
Hey, Dada.
Huh?
Debbie said something.
What?
She said, in regards to your original scenario, you may want to add the question of how the payments have been made to your interview.
How the payments have been made what?
Huh?
How the payments have been made what?
How the payments have been made to your interview. Like, I don't know what she means.
Oh, you talking about to the deal I was talking about just now?
Oh, yeah, but also the cleanup man. He said he's trying to visualize what you were saying. Like, he said he put some railroad ties. He's in Ohio. Can I call the cops for trespassing?
It's a good question. I would definitely, cleanup man, can you call the cops? Let me drop this real quick. I gotta get the air bubbles out of here. Let me drop it on the floor.
Oh.
Crap, my God.
Hold
There
up.
we go. See
Hold
those
up. I
bubbles
got
coming
you.
out.
I gotta record you doing that.
Okay, see those bubbles, the little bubbles coming out, y'all? You gotta get the bubbles out. You got it there?
Yeah.
You can see the bubbles coming out. One, two, one little one there. Get the bubbles out. So let's put this in the oven. Can you get the oven, Taylor? Any camera?
Yeah.
Which one you at?
That one.
This right here? Okay,
Yeah.
so we're gonna go 60 minutes. Babe, do I take the pizza thing out or just put on? No, it don't matter?
No, I don't think it does.
All right. We got 60 minutes in the oven, y'all. Is there a timer? Alexa, set a timer for 60 minutes. One hour. Okay, Roundup. What, you still right here, Tail?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're getting ready we put it in the oven, 60 minutes. We're gonna come back here in 60 minutes to show what it looks like. See if what is it? Sink or swim? What do they call it? Make it or break it? I don't know. So cleanup man was asking about, you can come right here to this one, Taylor.
Okay. Oops.
What's this, 3 right here?
What in the world? Yeah, it should be. Oh, no, it's 4.
Huh? You here?
Yep.
The cleanup man you asking about. So you every parking lot has not every, but hopefully let me ask him, cleanup man, does your parking lot have an apron, an access way for people to drive on? Let me ask you that. Let me know that before I start talking.
Okay. And then Detta.
Huh?
Debbie said, like, so back when I said, or she says, when you meet the person and set up a subject to ask about payments. So maybe that doesn't happen again.
We did ask about payments, Debbie. And the agreement was I was going to make the payments. I asked him if I could make them online. He didn't want to relinquish the online login codes. Usually when we do a sub to, and you'll see Preston in the subject to lease option training. What in the world? What are you doing? Give me this. Oh, this couch. Right. Here. Get on this couch. Okay. When you buy the sub 2, there's a document we give the seller to sign giving us access to the online login codes. But this guy, so for some reason or the other, didn't want to give us the codes. So,
that kind of seems suspicious, though. Like, why
Talking to the camera.
Why they can hear me, but
Okay.
Why wouldn't he want to give you the codes? Like,
you know what? Here's the thing. This is a people business. At the end of the day, did you know people have the right to feel and think however they want to? Did you know that?
I guess so.
Especially when it's their deal that I'm coming in on. So I have to say, either I can say that's suspicious, or I can say,
But when you say, that's when you get in problem.
You know what? And that's absolutely right. But, man, Taylor, your dad, I'm telling you, dude, we got to be professional problem solvers. So he didn't want to give me the codes. So this is what happens. I mean, I guess I could have made the payment on the 1st of November, but it all ends up with me. I am 100% accountable for what happens in every real estate deal that I do. I cannot pass the buck to anybody but me. And that's what winners do, dude. I don't want to be like that. We got more sweet potatoes? We're making another pie?
No, that's the pancake.
Oh, okay.
Better.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now back to cleanup man about the thing about the aprons. He said property lines cut in 1/3 of aprons.
Got a 1/3. Oh my Lord, you joking?
Apron.
Wow.
What does that mean?
So let me get this straight. A portion of the apron, Taylor, is at the end of the driveway where your car goes up.
Mhm.
Did you know the city owns the first 3 feet of that?
What?
Yeah.
How? Why?
That's just how it is.
Okay.
Because they might have to come by and dig down in there for utilities.
Oh yeah.
So for you people that don't know, if you have a house and you have a driveway, like 3 or 4 feet where the street hits your driveway and 3 feet in, you don't even own that. But you have to maintain it and you have to cover it up with cement. They can come and dig it up and put a sidewalk in or dig it up and put utilities in or whatever. It's just how life is. So no doubt with your parking lot, it's the same thing. And you're telling me the lot line goes down in the middle of your apron? That's nasty. Clean up, man. You got a nasty one. Send us an email, man. I wouldn't mind looking at that. Because if you block off your part, they can just use the other part to get on. That's nasty. I got to be honest with you. I don't like that, but I'd have to look at that. Yeah. No matter what you do, you're gonna still be stuck. All right. Any more questions? We're gonna cut out of here and come back in an hour and show y'all what it looks like when we get done.
No more questions. Just everybody saying happy holidays.
That's right, man. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Happy Thanksgiving to you. It is such an honor to be with you. I should have put a camera here, man. Should have put one right here.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I guess we'll get out of here, and I'll see you guys in an hour if you want to see how your boy did. Let's see how the cake turned out. Everybody's going to start fighting over this. Y'all don't see them yet, but they're going to start fighting over the bowl and the spatula and all that stuff.
You know what? How about we record people's reactions? Like, is Morgan in here?
She didn't want to come in. She won't come in here with
No,
that thing
that's
on her
the
head.
thing. We won't tell her the camera's on.
Nah, I won't do it like that. All right. Good to see y'all round up. We'll see you in about an hour. Oh, put the black. Okay, cool.
End stream?
Yeah, that's it. No more questions? Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And that was nice. Oh, you got one on you.
She said Debbie remembers when I was little and he showed her on camera. Dang, how long you been here, Debbie?
People growing up with you, Taylor.
Oh.
I'm telling you, I don't know. I'm telling you, people remember you and they'll remember how you made them feel. They remember.
For that long?
I'm telling you, buddy.
Okay.
Round up. I keep telling my daughters that this is the real. What camera are we on? Oh, you got
that one
right here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this is the control room, y'all. Anybody has any chefs out there want to come use my kitchen? You can. Please send me a direct message.
Debbie said she's been here since you began. She's an old fan. Oh.
Wow, that's a supporter. You're a supporter. You've been around for a minute. Let's see, Debbie White. Look at that. You are adorable.
Thank you, Miss Debbie White. Miss White.
That's cool, isn't it? Wow, my daughter, she's a monster. If Debbie, if we can stay on her, she can be a millionaire by the time she's 21.
Oh.
Or maybe 25. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe 25.
But Sheila, I'm telling you, man, you're blessed. You're blessed to be here. There's something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all. We'll see you in a minute, everybody. Just hit end stream, buddy.